Sergeant Wyton?
Hey, Sergeant Wyton, it's William Montgomery here. Can you hear me now?
That's a lot better.
Sorry about
I tried calling you a couple times last week, but there was no voicemail on your phone. I tried on the 19th and 20th, but I'm glad I got you now.
Oh, hey, sorry about that. I got two numbers. One's a phone only, and one's a voicemail only. It's kind of a complicated thing. But
I was probably calling the wrong one. I was calling this number, but anyway. So I got your your complaint from your couple of voicemails, and kind of looked into it all, and it looks like it's something that's going to have to be handled in the court, in municipal courts, because we checked with the city transportation department and also the city attorney, and even though that is private property, it's publicly maintained on that median and posted with city signs. So they're aware of that, but they also believe that the charge is valid, and so I can't, it's outside of my jurisdiction to, I can't dismiss a ticket. I can only deal with employee misconduct, and in this case, I don't see any violation of any policies or procedures by the officers, and that the question seems like it's just one that's going to have to be dealt with in court.
Okay, so we gotta obviously talk, apples to apples and oranges and stuff like that, because this thing happens all the time, and it's getting old. So I kind of understand the gist of your guys' position and so forth. And so what I want to clarify is that I don't know if I've told you this, but the entire investigation, video and audio, and also a couple of stings. Are up on YouTube. This was actually one of the easiest, quickest cases for us to do. We're actually behind on about 20 of these, and basically that's a private drive, and it said no city maintenance. And there was a previous officer that told us this, as well as us looking at maps and plats that we've done before. It's parcels. It's companies' private parcels. There's like three parcel numbers. All that information's online, and so obviously this is like what you guys are going to claim to be is some sort of bureaucratic argument for the courts. And so what I'm trying to get at is what are the elements of 5616? And it says that it's a median of a street. And let's put it this way, I'm going through a different ticket in a different jurisdiction over the exact same statute in Fort Collins. I was actually on a median, which I had been there for a very long time without any actual issues there. And so for me to be picked up on a private drive and for you guys to think you can actually have an argument in there, that's literally what our last 2 years of investigation is proving, is it's racketeering activities. It's literally,
I'm not going to talk over you.
Of course.
All I can say is I understand your argument, and I think you've got a legitimate argument that you can present, but I'm not the person to present it to. In different jurisdictions, they've got different rules and different codes, and so...
well, what do you guys use to determine private property and public property?
Okay, I'm saying that's the argument you'd have to present in the municipal court, because they're the ones that's told me that they will go ahead and support the charge and let you bring it up in court, but they don't think that the officer miswrote the ticket, I guess is what I'm saying. And they're the ones where you have to take it. I can't.
Let me explain this real quick. There is something that you need to see online. This is why we put up on YouTube. You have to actually go through the entire investigation on YouTube. It's just a couple minutes.
I know.
No, the reason is, please bear me out. Please bear me out on this issue alone. I already called in as a sting operation, as an anti-abortionist, asking for interpretation of that statute from a different officer who said that is a First Amendment right on private property because those non-streets don't apply to 5616. He went through it with me. This is the fourth private drive in 4 different jurisdictions we've had to deal with, so we always get the juicy by calling in and getting the objectively reasonable officer. So it is a policy violation on your guys' part to be writing tickets that don't apply on outside of your jurisdiction. It's very simple.
So I'm going to tell you that based on what we've heard from the city attorney and the director of transportation, is that the ticket is legitimate, and
Could you explain this transportation, the city transportation to me by any chance?
Like I said, I think you've got a reasonable argument, but I'm not the person that you can take that up with.
Okay, do you know what the definition of a street and a private drive are? Do you know where they are in the municipal code? Did you recall that, me going over that in my voicemail?
I do, and what I'm telling you is I verified that with the court in transportation, so now you're going to have to talk to them about it, okay?
Wait, but the whole point is, no, you're literally, oh my gosh, you're literally racketeering. Are you kidding me? It's a private drive. It's private property, sir. You're literally overstepping your boundaries like night and day, man. That's not an argument. We caught you live, red-handed, and we do this all the time with all our other previous tickets. It's not going to go to court. It's going to get dropped in a motion to dismiss. There aren't any elements being met. It's too easy when it comes down to a street versus a private drive. You guys kidnapped me off of a private drive, and you won't admit it. Seriously.
William, you need to
Thank you. This is not part of it.
William,
seriously.
you need to calm down. Now listen.
Sir, no, I can't. Sir, if you want to throw yourself on this bus, that's fine.
You can listen to me or I'm going to hang up, okay? I'm being reasonable. But you don't need to yell at me, okay?
Okay, I apologize. It's just that,
William, control yourself.
You've literally explained to me nonsense.
But I'm going to tell you one more time, okay? There's nothing about racketeering or anything like that here. I hear your argument. I understand what you're saying, okay?
Really? Do you really understand what my argument? Could you explain to me what my argument is?
William, stop.
Because I've been generalized before, and people put words.
It's going to be dismissed, correct?
Sorry, what was that?
And what I'm telling you is if it's going to be dismissed, it has to be done by the court. I can't dismiss it. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, let's put it this way. I understand the differences in power and the due process. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that the probability of this being dismissed is so 100% that when I go to a 42 USC court, they're going to wonder if I had spoken to someone in internal affairs and reported the actual crime. Because it's that obvious. Because if you can't figure that out on an internal affairs policy level, the racketeering is that you won't take calls on yourselves. You guys won't literally police yourselves. You literally think everything has to be pushed off to a 42 USC court. That's exactly what all the other internal affairs people have told us. And every single time these tickets drop, and it's over the same issues. This time was a super obvious one. It was private property. So if you literally want to say these things, and if you think that you have no obligation whatsoever, all I wanted to do was inform you that there's a YouTube playlist so that you can go see it for yourself. So that we don't have to have these conversations anymore about the fact versus fiction and the disputes of law or disputes of fact.
I got it.
So, because you're doing the same thing as every other officer, you're going down on the same complaint, sir. It's treason. You don't understand what you're doing. It's treason. Have a good day.